Okay. Hold on. Oh, we have to get out of the Serpent Nebula. Okay. Wait. Alright, so we literally don't have a whole heck of a lot left to do. Other than getting the Reaper IFF, which is Legion, and then, yeah, so let me get back to my walkthrough. I've been playing, a lot of Animal Crossing. Oh, excuse me. And then, I recently, started playing Zelda Breath of the Wild again. I had put it down for a while, so okay, there we go. Yeah, I put it down for a little while, and then I didn't get back to it. So, okay. Geth pulse rifle, nice. Oh. Dang it. So basically, it's saying that unique dialogue can be attained if you bring along the squad mate from the Reaper IFF mission to the Tali loyalty mission. However, this may be a problem if you intend to romance Tali and also want a positive outcome at the end of the game. So, we're gonna get Legion, but we're not gonna take them with us to help Tali. So, we literally can do Tali's mission now and do the Reaper next stream. Although, I really was going to bring the Reaper with me to Tali's mission, but I want a positive outcome on the game. So, I'm not sure what to do. Before we begin, the Reaper mission comes with the most amount of caveats that you should know before starting it, particularly because the game doesn't tell you anything. Will kickstart invisible machinations that will force your hand to start the end of the game, especially if you're trying to keep everyone alive in the suicide mission. What will happen is that both an invisible countdown and an invisible journal check will activate, and when either one expires, the Reaper IFF will be ready to be installed. Here's how that each works. The countdown starts at 4, ticks down by 1, after completing any mission and 7 side quests or DLC content. Once it hits 0, the Reaper IFF will be ready to be installed. The journal check scans your journal for N7 side quests as well as dossier missions and loyalty missions from the base game. If you run out of these, the Reaper will be ready to be installed. Notably, the journal check does not look at DLCs such as Overlord, Arrival, Firewalker, and so on. So if you have, if you only have 2 loyalty missions and 2 Firewalker missions, but do the loyalty missions first, that will trigger the IFF installation early. So then Edie mentions it when you walk up to the galaxy map and enter a trigger zone in front of it. When the IFF is ready to be installed, interacting with the galaxy map will trigger a mandatory mission known as Joker's Jump. In short, the Reaper IFF mission is secretly what will kickstart the end of the game. As such, you will want to delay doing it until your team is ready as can be, save for an empty squad mate slot on the left. Okay. I'm already romancing Garrus, so there's one more additional note to make. At the end of this mission, you pick up a squad mate who, for reasons that will become obvious, unlocks a great deal of amount of unique dialogue during the Tali and Tali treason mission. If you want to see that dialogue and save everyone and start a romance with Tali, you must leave aside at least 2 missions, DLC, and 7 side quests. These will be done post-game so that you have something to progress with romance conversations with Tali. I am already gone through all of those, so what I think we're going to do tonight is we are going to do the Tali mission, even though I, up to this point, was saying we should have the Reaper with us. When we do the Tali mission. It's because I want a positive outcome, and I should have read up on this off stream a while ago. But I'm getting the feeling like we can probably wait and do the acquiring the Reaper IFF until later, and we'll do the Tali mission now. These kind of things that you just kind of have to think about as you go. So, we are going to do Tali's mission tonight. Okay, that's fine. That way, we have the most positive outcome as possible, and yeah, so, okay. Travel to Hailstrom. We've already gotten Tali, and then let's see here. Bring Kasumi and Grunt. Long-range attack abilities such as Garrus, Kasumi, Zaid, the assassin. Okay, so we're gonna bring Garrus and Kasumi. Oh wait, we've already done this mission. Pretty sure I've already gotten this pulse rifle. Pretty sure I did. Don't remember. Do not remember. Okay, and I'm going through my walkthrough guide right now, trying to find alright, we're gonna go back to the beginning with the guide. And then let's see here. Walkthrough guide. Dossier, loyalty missions. Alright, so okay. So we're going to travel to the migrant fleet. I hate it when it resets. This is another reason why I want a better iPad. So, let's see here. We have to go to the hearing. Miranda. So it says, if you haven't done the Reaper IFF mission yet, Miranda will give the most unique dialogue, but only if you give Vitor to Cerebrus, which I did not do. So we're going to bring Garrus and Tali with us, because it doesn't sound like I'm doing anything right. Which, I mean, not necessarily anything right per se, it's just the unique dialogue that I was originally going to want is not going to be available because I'm not going to do the Reaper mission now, and I didn't give Vitor to Cerebrus. So we're gonna go with our old standards, and that's Tali and Garrus. It already hasn't picked. How awesome is that?
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Talizora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active geth to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, So far, without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He
we go into space court. Hi, Sapphire. Welcome to my very quiet stream. Yeah, we're doing the space court.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right.
This is kind of like a space opera, this whole game.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided
So we're gonna talk to the Admirals.
Understood.
Whatever geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any geth parts or pieces I found.
I'm gonna see if Dixie responded to us on Discord to see if...
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent
yeah,
a distress signal,
nope.
then went dead. We didn't even know about the geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Like, you really don't want to call Max support for that issue. They're not gonna help. Anyway.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
Okay, so Sapphire, I'll kind of explain what the geth is.
Others are.
So the geth are
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you
robots,
can't take on
I guess
the
you could
geth.
call them, with artificial intelligence. So they were programmed and created by these folks, the Quarians that have the suits on. They
I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
They were the ones that programmed the geth to do menial work, like kind of just stuff like that, just like things that people probably wouldn't want to do. So the geth eventually became what's the word? They were able to kind of know who they were, and they all are connected via a hive mind of some sort. So they revolted and killed a lot of Quarians in the process.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the geth.
And they made them,
the stars,
kept
Shepard.
making themselves, so they reproduced themselves.
We have paid enough for our mistake.
They've been kind of
I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way
sort
the
of
wind
villain
is blowing.
in this.
We should move on.
Good luck on the island.
And that's why Tali is coming up with, like, she's being held for treason because she sent parts of geth back to the migrant fleet, which is what we're on.
If anyone can retake the
And
island,
they're accusing her of it causing that other ship that we're going to eventually go to. Kind of, yeah. They're the ones that made the geth. The geth kind of exploded into this race of monstrous robots, and they were kind of a major villain in the first game, sort of. We're kind of dealing with them a little bit in this game. And then we're going to be dealing with another type of villain in the third game. I'm going to plug my YouTube channel just a little bit. I have all of my streams on YouTube in parts, so each stream is a part. So I think I did 12 parts of the first game, and then I'm continuously uploading to this playlist for this game. I think we're in part like 18 or so. But yeah, it kind of explains a little bit more what the geth is. But yeah, it's an interesting little soap opera, space opera. So we're going to talk to all the Admiral.
I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some geth on the way.
It's a bit of a story. There's quite a bit of lore in this universe.
You got Admiral Corris backing
and
up
I'm really
worse than
horrible at
a
explaining it.
Glad to see Tali's
Not very
captain
good
knows
at
how
like
to handle
explaining
a
this.
courtroom.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent?
You had me
don't
at
you,
lore?
Admiral?
Okay.
I know you and
Yeah.
your father.
I would probably look up the Wikipedia articles. They actually explain it pretty well.
And you're both smart
And
enough not to
I
make
do my best
mistakes
to
like the ones
summarize
they
when I
say you made.
upload my videos to YouTube, but you don't have to go and watch all of them. I'm trying to,
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into
what other
that
games are
hellhole.
up there?
Damn few made it
I
back.
played through
Whatever
Stray.
Rail was doing, it blew up in his face.
I'm going to play through Assassin's Creed 2, which is one of my favorite games.
Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral,
I chose
my
Mass
father,
Effect because
your
it seemed like a lot of
friend,
folks
is
were
on
playing
that
Mass
ship.
Effect in
I
the
know that,
communities that I'm
Tali,
in.
but if
Playing
Charlotte
Fallout
had suggested
4,
you might
playing
volunteer,
Skyrim.
we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
What else? Yeah. Oh. Don't, you can ignore it, Nightbot. AC2 is a good one. Yes, it's what got me hooked on the Assassin's Creed story. I'm very much a fan.
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen,
and I am going to play
she's on the
Mirage.
fence. She
I
takes
think I'm going to play it on
fleet
stream.
safety
I'm
very
not 100%
seriously.
sure.
On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the
My
geth.
stream's going to lose me to Starfield for a little while.
Admiral
Which is coming out in like 10 days or so.
He always was.
But yeah, I have one, I guess you could call it, episode of Assassin's Creed 2 on my channel too. So. Oh, I got a follow. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. Devil's Fish, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the stream. And Nightbot keeps coming up. I'm going to... you know what? I might just turn off Nightbot. It's bothering me.
You disagree with Admiral Chorus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
If you like the soap opera format like this, you might like Yakuza. Ah, yeah, I've heard good things. I haven't looked into Yakuza yet before. Southfire, thanks for the follow, appreciate it.
I'm afraid.
I also really like Dragon's Age, so that's also kind of in the same span, like same sort of, like lots of lore, lots of interesting characters. So we've been interrupting these guys. Oh, excuse me. I apologize for my yawning.
Go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic
oh yeah, and there's a list of games that I think I'm going to be playing this year and into next year, I think. So somewhere in there. Yeah, I do have a PC that I play some games with others in the community on. We're playing The Division right now, so that's been fun. I'm not streaming that. That's purely just for fun.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Yeah, he's got...
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Oh, shit.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
That's funny.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the geth. The people we created, the people we wronged.
The geth drove us from our homeworld.
Thank you for that. I was about to Google it.
We tried to kill them.
Google. Oh, yeah. The Quib.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond
I go
Tali's
through
trial.
every possible conversation.
Tali,
Or as
I
much as I
apologize
can.
for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Railzora was researching new weapons to use against the geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the geth after all your history?
I don't know.
Yes.
We all deserve to find out. They are our
Although it
children.
doesn't tell you what
We have all
ship
done
they got it,
horrible
like
things to each
what
other,
race
but
they got it
has
from.
to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
I think we've gotten through all the...
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
I would have to him. So just gonna do a little bit of exploring.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
I don't remember coming back this way.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Oh, no.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the LRI?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Alright. I mean that they're afraid the geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's go.
I need to do a few things before we leave.
Understood. The shuttle is here whenever you're ready to leave.
Okay, I wanted to go back. I think
didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing them. Talizor is guilty.
So that's the way to go to the shuttle. And we talked to all the folks on this side.
Captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Talizora and her father are out of control.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Okay, so Vitor was who we
Do you
saved
remember anything else about
early
the
on.
collectors? Anything at all?
I should have brought Miranda.
Nothing new.
Oh, well.
I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
I just shoot things. Vitor fidgeting as he was speaking is so cute. Yeah, he... I'm trying to remember exactly what happened to him. It was early on in the game. We saved him. I think... I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while. But we saved him, and we had options to send him to... basically a human-run organization that would have probably taken him apart, or sent him back to his family in the migrant fleet. So we chose the better
What are you
of
doing aboard the Raya?
options.
It sounds like you
So
gave
he's
your report to the
fidgeting
Admiralty
because
already.
he's gone through some trauma.
Stand to argue the charges
yeah.
against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Not cute anymore. Yeah. Yeah, there's reasons why he's fidgety.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom?
But he is better, actually.
Shorted out
So
everything.
if
Way too
you...
much
I don't
radiation.
remember which
The sun's getting
part we
Only it's
ran
not.
into him.
Dark
I know it was
energy.
kind of early on in the game.
Reducing the mass of the star's interior.
And he was way worse off.
Techs are
He's
worried.
better now, and it is sort of cute to see him getting better. So, sort of cute.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's son?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
I think we're done with his.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Okay, they don't have anything. And now we have Admiral Zen.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me.
Troll raid. Oh
Parts
no.
and pieces,
Here we
and
go.
Certainly not enough to make that many geth.
Hey Troll. Hey Crunch. How is BattleTech? Party of 2. Yay.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Stream?
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board. Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Salchorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail
was nail biter.
I
finally caught one of your streams. I liked it. Not a big. I don't like turn-based games, so it's not something I would play. But I definitely enjoyed watching you play it.
If we don't find Rail alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own
Oh,
neck.
hey, Etheline.
But if the Admiral replacing Rail...
Apparently Cal Rieger's voice actor was Adam Baldwin, aka Animal Mother in Full Metal Jacket. I thought the voice was familiar. Crunch is a longtime BattleTech fan, like 3 decades. Yeah, you're the first one I've watched. And that's interesting, Southfire. Thank you for the information and trivia. Super fun. And Etheline, I hope your upcoming travels go well. Sorry we missed each other yesterday. And it sounds like Crunch is going to join us on our silly division play on Sundays.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood
I'm
toy.
only looking forward to playing some Div with you. Yeah, it'll be fun.
toys
Although it
explains a
probably
great
won't play
deal,
until the
Admiral.
15th when
Travels
Feline's back
faster than I can.
online.
With the right programming, it can choose
Well, not for the
locations
next 3
even
weeks. I get a
defend itself when
break.
attacked, but it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose
So
of
you have
serving
some
its
time
master,
crunch
and
to
it can
level
be
to
dismantled
level
whenever its
12.
master
That's where we're
desires.
at. I can't remember if I did the top version.
If we
We'll
don't
do it
find
again.
Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
Yeah, we did.
The power balance will be disrupted. That would favor peace, but if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world.
Well, and thank you for raiding Crunch and welcome raiders.
I had thought Rael to be
Appreciate you
firmly in
sticking-
Han's
yeah,
camp.
coming
But
by.
if his experiments were on active geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity
Wait,
for
no, Legion,
artificial
boo,
intelligence.
0 to 10, ban the streamer. I decided, because I want a positive outcome in the suicide mission, that we'll do Legion very last.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Yeah, she's insane.
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
Alright, now we can go.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora can.
I think I probably should have left some side missions left after.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Even during the hearing, Tali Zora's first thought is to protect.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those geth, Tali Zora. Kira Selai.
Be right back. Need ramen noodles. Oh, okay. Yum. We had spaghetti and meatballs for dinner tonight. It was tasty.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got
Should have
this on
stopped by
Haystrom.
Crunch's Scream today. He has streamlined shoutouts one button and bam, shout out to one of the select few, and Meg is on that list. Aww. Okay, well, I will try and remember to stop by next time. When's your next stream? I'll add you to my, like I have a recommended streamers list.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order. Something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification.
Wednesday.
Clues to their thinking.
Okay. 1800, so... it's 6. Okay. Oh, that's... depending on how long you go, I'll probably be very late to your stream. Because I have Dragon Boat... oh wait, Wednesday. We eat dinner at like 6:30, so I'll be able to do... probably be able to watch it around 8 o'clock my time. I don't know. Well, I'll see if I can make it. But thank you.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Yeah. Hard to say which of the two it could have been.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
I'll take it.
Of course you'll take it, Garrus. You'll take everything.
Got trouble.
anything else in here that we need? No. Go get that wall safe. I missed something in the hall I entered through? Did I? I played the log. I already went in here. I got the power cells. I mean, med kit's always nice. Never mind? Okay. It's okay to backtrack. There's one in there. Should we grab that med gel? Goodness, Gareth, stop dying. Paying attention to my health.
They should soften them up. Can your companions die permanently, or are they bullet sponges? They are bullet sponges! Although they're much better, the combat's easier to have them, combat's easier when they are alive and well. So, being able to, like, use meds on them is helpful. Up on, and I have the worst aim ever. Oh, Crunch has a level 3 div agent. Oh, sweet. In Division, I am using a turret, and I think health. Like the little suitcase that you plop down that helps heal everybody in that in a radius of the. Yeah. So, and I like to use sniper rifles. So. Okay.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Level 3 is enough for the skills, but Crunch typically goes for ARs, SMGs, and LMGs. Kill, and health for skills. Oh, cool. So I tend to play with assault rifles. Level 3 is not enough. Okay. I tend to play assault rifles with a sniper rifle because I like to sit back and, even though my aim is horrible, aim as best I can. Our goal is to reach level 15 where we go into the dark zone. So, just FYI. That's kind of the...
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any geth technology
so
I could find. That
we'd love to have you.
Definitely. I suspected he might be testing weapons.
We'll figure out timing
and all that.
He was
just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Punch through their armor.
Oh, Garrett, come on. Very smiley. I died.
Oh, and because I have 3 other fully level characters, 200 million credits to buy gear. Nice! Oh, 2 other. Oh, okay. Okay, this is gonna be tough because it's like literally they're coming out of that spawn closet and they're coming up these stairs, which is so not helpful. I get my bad aim.
Scratch one. There we go.
I have something that we could probably use that would help.
One left to worry about.
I need to save this for the Geth Hunters. Okay, that was a better go.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Okay. And we continue on.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. and we're ending this.
Yes, but first we gotta open this door. Because more medkits, yes. And more power cells, yes. More. See. Okay. Now we can continue. See if there's anything in here that we need first. I'm so glad I have this heavy weapon, like, seriously.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened. What Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
There's so many, like... Okay, we're going to go down to...
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offers. It's only been a few hours.
Marines lasted less than 5 minutes. Call it.
A pity Shepard passed Normandy as a bit.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Return to trial, you'll be taken back to the Raya. For 2, okay.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. Hangarel wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Voss Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world in my lifetime.
I can't believe Tali and her captain took back the Alarai.
Congratulations, Tali Zora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Rhine, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Talk to Joker. Okay, so let's see. We need to go talk to Joker, talk to Kasumi, and Thane, and Tali. Okay, so...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Saltfire, if you're still around, you may recognize Joker's voice. So just give me a second to get there. We'll give him a shot.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Oh, Joker's one of my favorites.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
So, we talked to Joker, now we need to go to the crew deck and visit with Kasumi. I like her, she's really cool. Kasumi is... Joker's my boyfriend when he talks about the calls he goes on as an EMT. I love Seth Green. Like, he's just so good. Oh, Kasumi. She's one of my favorites.
There you are. I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. I have to say, that Jacob... he seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright, so we talked to Kasumi. Thane will have new dialogue as well. Thane is in life support? Yes, that's right. Thane is interesting.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
You don't seem to feel guilty.
Why should I? My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Your body doesn't make the decision to shoot, your mind does. You make the choice to kill.
When someone aims a gun at you, you pull your trigger. You don't think. It's reflex. Any combat training conditions the body's reflexes. My training was very thorough. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That's a strange way of looking at yourself.
Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
Not so new dialogue, but interesting all the same. And then, who else do we have to talk to? And I'm getting a little on the sleepy side. Engineering, Tali will have new dialogue. Aha, yes. So we are going to go talk to Tali. Should we talk to Garrus? I mean, we haven't spoken to him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything new, but... let's just go see.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering blowing off steam, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the galaxy.
I want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, research and figure out how to, Okay, that sounded bad.
Okay, nothing new. We're still romancing him. Garrus is my boo. Engineering, isn't that on the... Oh, that's not on this deck. It's on the next one down. Okay. Let's talk to Tali.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Alright. Oh, no, we're not ready. Okay. I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. Next time we will be going to, recruit the the Reaper IFF, which is, his name's Legion. And hopefully we'll get his, loyalty mission, right away. I probably should have kept a couple, side quests that weren't really anything, active, so that, it would have, we would have had something to do. Oh, we have the Lost Operative. Okay, so we can do, oh, we have two. Cool, we have a couple assignments we can do after we get the Reaper dude. What level for div? Oh, 12. We got to 12. The 12. And our goal is to make it to 15 so we can go into the Dark Zone. So, cool. So we're going to get, I'm gonna go get Reaper IFF, and then we'll do these two missions and probably his loyalty mission, and that should hopefully have a positive outcome after we jump the Omega relay, which is a point of no return. So yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't actually do these, so we'll do them after we get the after we get Legion. So I think that's it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I don't have anything that will interrupt my stream on Saturday. Remember, I moved my time to 1:30 to so that I could continue working on painting some dragon boats and getting home and have lunch and all that sort of stuff. So I can't think of anything else other than hopefully your week is pleasant and unstressful. That's what we all can hope for, right? Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for stopping by. We will see you next time. Bye!